It is early evening here in Prague and we're gearing up for another big under-20 championship clash. This time Belgium versus the Netherlands. Both teams come into this one on the back of strong opening performances, and this match promises physicality and plenty of attacking intent. Belgium impressed in their opener against Germany, showing real structure, discipline and accuracy when it mattered. They'll be looking to impose the same control again here today. And the Netherlands, meanwhile, arrive full of confidence after their dominant win over the Swiss, who we saw going down earlier today to the German team. Playing with tempo and real willingness to keep the ball alive. And if they click again today, as we saw in the last match, they'll be extremely dangerous. Joining me in the commentary box once again, my good friend Adam Kovacic, who's back with us again for this one. A fair warning: if you spot a strange orange glow on your screen, do not adjust your sets. That's just Adam's hair reflecting in the stadium lights. Honestly, if the floodlights cut out tonight, we could definitely still play the match using him as a backup lighting system. Adam, welcome.
It's good to be here, Milan. Thanks for the warm and kind introduction. I will try to be as lively and lively as possible. I'm really looking forward to this encounter between Belgium and Netherlands. It is promising to be a tough game, and I don't mean tough as in hard. I mean it's gonna be physical. We're gonna hear the bones crack from the commentary box.
Yeah, look, it's set to be a fiery encounter, definitely on the field and apparently in the commentary box as well. So let's get into Belgium and Netherlands. What are your predictions here? We see a couple of changes for both of the teams today.
So just as we spoke just before the game starts, I really think that Belgians have a little bit of an edge within the backline. However, the physicality and the brutality that always the Dutch team brings is uncounted for and can't be ignored. It's going to be very difficult for this Belgian side to withstand that pressure.
Absolutely. So the Netherlands winning the toss, then choosing to kick off first, and Belgium will be playing from your right to left and our left to right, obviously reverse screens here. So it's going to be a slightly fought encounter today. As you mentioned, physicality being the key for this match here. Both of these boys have got big front packs. They are really looking for that physical battle, and I think whoever gets to control that ball, we saw the entire day, the previous games, both Romania and Germany, not able to make those clinical finishes towards there. But let's hear from the coaches. Let's see what the coaches had to say about the game today. And we're here with the Belgium coach. Very good opening game from you guys as well, getting that victory, but now having to face your neighbours. Very tough opposition as well. We know the Dutch are very physical. What is your plan for today's match?
Actually, we know them very well. They know us either, so we know how they play. They play quite all the time the same, so they are very physical, as you said. So we will try to have a solid defense and use the speed of our backs and use the channel to put the ball outside.
Are there any changes to your starting 15 today? Any injuries from the last match?
We have a lot of injuries, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. It's a tournament, we know that, and we had injuries during the tournament and before the tournament. But anyway, that's the way it goes. But we will manage that, and we are doing well, I'm sure.
Thank you very much for your time, Coach, and best of luck to you and your team.
Okay, thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, sir. I'm here with the Netherlands coach. Coach, a great opening game for you guys, getting a dominant win over the Swiss, scoring 60 points. There were some errors in that game, not a perfect game, but still a wonderful start. Now having to face your neighbours, obviously no neighbourly love today.
No, well, look, I mean, it's always a tough match against Belgium. Yeah, we had a decent start, but so did they. Yeah, look, a lot of respect for Belgium. They look like a seriously well-rounded team. So yeah, we're going to have to be at our best today to make it a good contest. But yeah, pretty happy with the conditions. Looking forward to it.
Any changes to the starting 15? Any injuries?
No injuries. Just a couple of tactical changes. You know, just to combat what the Belgians will be throwing at us today. So hopefully we get it right.
Last match we spoke about that man. How much of an impact player is he going to be in today's match as well?
Yeah, look, he's one of them, but we've also got a couple others that are going to make a big difference. And I think, you know, obviously for us as a team, we're going to have to fire. And, you know, they're very good on the transition, so we're going to have to work hard defensively. But they're also very strong defensively. So, yeah, some of our big runners are going to have to do some work for us today. But hopefully we're up for it.
Thank you, Coach. Best of luck to you and your team.
Yes, we heard it from both of the coaches. Really excited for today's clash. We mentioned no neighbourly love here. It's always a fierce contest when these two nations take each other on. Obviously being neighbours, a lot of competition between the two. It's going to be really outstanding to see what happens today.
Definitely. Already we can see that, well, the growth that the Belgians don't have really in their blood. The under-20s of Netherlands just being so much bigger, especially in the pack.
Well, you know what? I was walking past some of those Belgian boys earlier today. I must say they are not small. I mean, I'm quite a big guy. I'm 6'3", almost 4. Yeah, and I look quite small compared to some of those boys. So, yeah, definitely big bodies out there. It's going to be a very interesting encounter. I think the team that manages to hold on to the ball and, as we said, not make those unforced errors today will definitely be the winner.
Definitely, and the wind is difficult to predict. 1 second is not blowing at all. Second, the other one, it's starting to pick up. So definitely playing with those conditions can be
difficult. Let's just stand for the national anthems. First, the national anthem of Belgium.
Le roi, la loi, la liberté.
There we go, the boys psyched up and ready to go. And now for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Can hear the danger man there in Goma once again urging his team to be fired up for this encounter. It's going to be grueling, it's going to be physical. I'm super excited here, Adam.
It's going to be very interesting to see how well do both of these teams start this game, because we know that some teams have been just a little bit loose within the first 10 or 15 minutes, letting a couple of easy or cheap penalties, maybe yellow cards, especially the first game today, and that has made all the difference in the game.
Our match official for today, Damien de Sawan, really experienced French referee as well. needed for this clash. One would say, you know, it's going to be really physical out there. You need somebody that can enforce the laws, and I think he's going to be just the right man for the job today as well. Both of these teams we saw in the national anthem, the Dutch front row there, the lock pairing, those boys are really big.
Captain.
And we're almost about to get underway, and we are on the way here at the Marketa Stadium in Prague. Netherlands take on their neighbors Belgium for a spot into the final of this year's competition. This is a semi-final here. The winner here will go on to face the winner of the later game tonight as well, the home nation Czech, with a big challenge up ahead of them, taking on the current champions Portugal.
Yeah, definitely a big challenge for them. However, facing even one of these teams in the third place playoff is going to be no walk in the park for either one of those countries. So already they started their tournament really well, but everyone has got their eyes on the prize.
Great jump there again, and just managed to secure the ball. Netherlands looking to inflict some early damage here. As we mentioned, that hard running rugby, expect a lot of that today. Ball a little slow to come out there.
It's going to be a hard day in the office for the Belgian defense, because Holland can throw a lot at them.
Great quick hands there.
Just not getting one last pass, one crucial offload. Maybe not forcing it, waiting for that better opportunity to open up in front of you. Now, Netherlands really searching. Already on the brink off the 22.
Bouncing off their first tackle.
Again, a lot of space opening up on either one of those sides. Are they going to be able to exploit that? Slip through the first tackle. Playing an advantage as well.
Just holding on to that ball. They're not letting the man go. An advantage being played there, rightly so, by the referee. You got to release, slowing down their ball.
Finish.
Why?
First.
So first man on the ball there, obviously, but we're still going to come back for that advantage there.
Number 1, full play.
Not too sure what happened there. I thought the Netherlands had advantage, but maybe some foul play or something that happened at... Yeah, not too sure what happened there.
Exactly my words. I already thought that they had 2 penalties.
Yeah, so we saw the referee clearly indicating advantage there. So I don't know why we didn't go back for that advantage. Not too sure if it was just knock-on advantage, maybe.
No, I think that was against the big man we spoke about. Nguema just throwing that cleaner on the ground. However, there was no malicious intent in that. We'll let the referee do their job.
Yeah.
Us do ours.
We'll do ours, they'll do theirs, exactly.
We can only comment on that.
Rule receiver. Rule receiver.
So the Netherlands looking maybe a little bit of the 2 there, but Belgium now with their first opportunity to attack.
A good line around there.
Great run there by Belgium youngster.
Yeah, John Lindebeck, Ekenhal, he's been very good in the first game, and now opening up that running capability.
Jumping under there.
Difficult to claim.
Taken backwards, but somehow the Dutch managed to grab their ball and lose it at the same time as well. And now Belgium with a good opportunity here. Going back on the inside, getting his man. Still managing to keep that ball in the field of play here.
One of the main dangers that Belgians can bring is that speed of ball, which we have been seeing now in the past 2 minutes. They've done really well to recycle it.
What a hard hit. First man on the ball there, and rightly so. Getting possession there. Fabulous defense by the Dutch lock.
Good line around there, but just missing that split second.
Jazz Drosbach there over the ball, and you're not going to get him off. Once he's on that ball, it's going to be very difficult to take him off of that big man.
Not finding touch on that kick, and now Belgium with the opportunity and attempt for a 50-22. Does it roll over? No, it doesn't. Doesn't really have the distance for it. But a very good kick to clear their lines from the Netherlands. Belgium having
having
none
to
of
play
that.
quickly.
A
Not
lot of
fighting touch though.
kicks coming in. Now they
Just tripping over his own feet there.
Not on the ball.
As soon as some space open up in the midfield.
And
they
another
attempted-
kick, looking for that 50-22. Can he get it? Oh, just unfortunate there. What great cover there once again from the Belgium youngster.
Retreat, right.
He's done really well to hold it in. Now at the kick that bounces amazingly for the Belgian.
No.
He's done so well. Firstly, to keep that 50-22 attempt. And secondly, to clear his lines all the way from his own try line to the 10-meter line on the Dutch half. Wonderful kicking display so far in this game.
Fabulous. What a good start to the match as well. Very physical as we
No contest,
expected
Bill.
it to be. And another kick high up into the sky here. And gathered well.
Not really contestable. However, drops the ball as he was going into the defense.
Look
And now
at that. The Dutch have it.
Avantage, no come.
Playing advantage here as well. Only 2 meters out. Good opportunity. They can get the ball out wide. And the Netherlands are through for the first try of the game.
wonderful try by Silva Van Essen.
Van Essen striking first here at the Marketa Stadium. The Netherlands take an early lead, 5-0 here, but a kick still to come. You must admit, look at the pressure once again by that man, Ngomua, running there. Where have you seen a lock? Right up there, running. Prop, sorry, just trying to close it off, you know. And
Exactly, he's done so well to really follow that ball, the momentum. He just doesn't give up, does he? And then to distribute, to know where the space is exactly, zipping that pass. It was a very good pass to give it into the hands of the man who ultimately scores. Silva Van Essen doing really well on that. And that initial mistake, just slight mishandled ball, Romain Gutierrez.
Fasten with an attempt to get it next to curling in, but just not enough space there to allow the ball to come back inside. And early lead here for the Netherlands, 5-0. It's been a thrilling 6-7 minutes of the game so far. Both of these teams very physical. Fabulous to watch, especially if you're a neutral fan here.
And a lot of momentum shifts, like going from one end to the other. Beautiful kicking battle. Like really, the kicking battles has been great. Both of the fullbacks and the fly halves just really strong with their kicks. And now half breaking through the Belgian defense.
Yeah, Bram Rotters there holding possession and running through, and now they'll look to clear. The captain
to
Fasten with a good kick there, yeah.
Now just backtracking so he can clear, and that's a very good
Massive
clearance
boot
kick.
as well. Both of these backs have just got a killer boot on them.
And the accuracy, even though some wind has started to pick up, the accuracy on those kicks is just unbelievable.
Yeah, as we thought, the Netherlands are going to come out firing, be physical, and rightly proven so here, taking that early lead. And again, winning that line out, but not straight, says the referee, unfortunately. So Belgium will have an option here, either for another line out or put in at a scrum. I don't think they want to scrum this Dutch team, to be honest with you.
They are picking a line out, you're absolutely right about that.
We saw what that front three of the Netherlands can do.
However, they're also very told they've got the height advantage, so they'll have to pick the right
Good
option,
inside
which they
ball.
have. And now offloading.
Great hands. Can he get all the way? Oh, that ball just going backwards there.
It's difficult to see who was the last person to touch
Looked
that
like
ball.
it came off of a Dutch hand. Not too sure there. Tough one to call. Would definitely need a replay there. You can see we were opting for the scrum, looking for the scrum.
Again, very good decision to go on the short side, going through the hands, and well,
Yeah, it looks like it came off a Belgium hand there.
It's very difficult to decide, especially in that pace.
And now first scrum of the day, and this is what the front three have been eager for. We know they love this part of the game. They are a real menace in this scrum, these Dutch boys. Let's see if they can pull off the same thing they did in the last game. Belgium, maybe not the same opponent here. They'll make it a bit tough, but I think the Dutch should have the advantage come scrum time.
It's nice and stable scrum.
Very stable from both teams early on here.
No one really firing for that one. Belgians looking to receive that huge kick again.
Wow. Just wow. Fastened there with a massive boot. On the 10-meter line from his own 22. How huge is that? What do you make of this opening 10 minutes here, Adam?
Well, it is promising. We're going to be looking for the next 70 minutes as a high-quality game between two quality sides. They can really bring the pace.
Belgium winning that lineup, but kind of a bit of a clumsy ball there. Still somehow managed to secure possession
without knocking it on. However, they have now
ripped in tackle there by the Dutch, and they've got numbers outside. Cross kick going. He gathers it pretty well. Great support play there. Looking for that offload and getting it, but just unable to hold on to that. What passage of play there by the Netherlands. Quick hands and a quick line out.
The Belgians are actually playing a quick ball,
but unfortunately not allowed to do so. Ball touching the advertising post there. Hard heads offload then, just unable to just put the ball in his hand.
Very unfortunate for the Belgians because the ball didn't really touch anything. No one has touched it. Therefore, they were cut short.
The moment the ball touches the advertising line, it is definitely not able to be played quickly. See a quick change in the contact lenses just to adjust them very quickly. You can see the Peter van Gils there just towering over everyone else.
Referee really wants to see that.
And
gap.
Again, winning that line out. As I mentioned, van Gils is just a menace in those line outs. He's just a head taller than everyone else almost.
He's already up when no one is lifting him.
Absolutely. And penalty now for the Dutch. And here's another fabulous opportunity. They'll look to maybe scrum here or take another line out.
It's well within their capabilities to do both really, really well.
Yeah, they're going to look for that line out, set up a driving maul. We saw how strong that maul is.
It's going to be interesting, this matchup of the physical game. If the Belgians want to compete, want to do well in this game, they really have to be up for this challenge.
Gils not even needing to jump there. Quick inside ball.
But the Belgians choosing not to compete and rather to
well
defend their land.
Good drive there, making good meters. Using those big bodies to make momentum, and now taking the ball out wide. Huge hit by the center there. Managing to keep possession. And quick Ungamoa and try time. This man is just on the next level in this tournament. Getting another try there. And the Dutch extending their lead. 10 points to 0.
He's done really well. He's got that nose for that opportunity. As soon as he sees a ball that could really get carried over the line, he immediately takes that ball.
As you see, you're not going to stop him from there. He is way too powerful. And the Dutch over, extending their lead here against their neighbours. 10 points to 0. Belgium just need to calm things down a little bit. As you can see, the boys just signalling to each other. Boys, just calm it down a bit. Come back into this game. And this time the conversion is really good.
And Netherlands pulling away 12 points to 0.
Bram Rotters there with a conversion. And now it's 12 points to 0 here.
In the 14th minute. Good contest on that kick, giving Belgians opportunity to play with the ball in the Dutch half now.
And Belgium looking to do something of their own here.
Trying to distribute it out wide.
Good cover play. Oh, just unable to hold on there. The Netherlands here with the opportunity to turn defense into attack. Fasten with the ball. Good cover there. Nine just a little bit slow to get there. Spinning around.
Even though the Belgians know he's one of the biggest threats, he's still making a lot of yards.
Unfortunately, just as we said that, the Dutch had a mistake of their own. Ball going forward, and Belgium will have a put into this scrum, which I don't think they really want, but they've held their own that first scrum of the game, so let's see.
It's going to be interesting now, because now the Dutch boys have good reason to push harder than on their lines, because in their try line, basically, they try to just hold strong, hold steady, so that the ball is nice and clean. Now, however, they can fire up and really put a huge push on that scrum.
Let's see what the Belgium side can do from this position. We're on the halfway line. We know the Belgium attack is really good. They've got pacey wingers if they can just get the ball out to them.
Belgium's doing
Great
really well.
scrum here by Belgium, dominating that scrum.
Not keeping the ball in, as I was quite surprised, to be honest, as they had forward momentum.
Should have waited just a little bit there, maybe milk that penalty and then start playing. But we know Belgium just love to run their ball. That's their style of play. They love playing running rugby.
Now putting the ball high in the skies.
Backwards here, and the Dutch managed to regather the ball. But now knocking it on. So a couple of mistakes coming in here from the Dutch team, and Belgium looking to strike back maybe with a good opportunity here. We saw how good their scrum is. They were just a little bit too quick to get the ball out.
Yeah, just like the Dutch in the first 10 minutes. Now the Belgians are punishing every single mistake, and we'll see with what do they walk away from this 22 visit.
Yeah, I think a Belgium try here opens the game up even more. So Belgium need to get onto that scoreboard somehow.
Oh, they have to, definitely.
Can't let the Netherlands control it, yeah, definitely.
This point, they're within 2 scores now. It's already a task to turn over this game. You see here a lot of support for both the Belgians.
And look at that once again. Look at that scrum.
And a penalty going in for the...
They have advantage here. Does Belgium scrum out of nowhere, just dominant?
Maybe they're just utilizing how tall all of these Dutch boys are and just getting underneath them, because so far we've been seeing that pressure going mainly upwards.
And now they'll be using their forwards to drive through and making some good room here are the Belgium teams. But unfortunately, yeah, just not able to get that ball to hand. But we'll come back for the penalty nonetheless.
The scrum half picks to play
and knocked
quickly.
it forward, just played it a little bit too quickly. And we'll have another scrum here. It's all turning to be a bit sloppy now from these two teams.
Big shame now for the Belgians not picking up any points during their time in the Dutch 22. And now one of the main men kneeling down, wanting
just
some
a bit
assistance.
of treatment there, yeah. Hopefully he's okay and good to go. They will definitely need his expertise today. Already scoring 1 try.
Definitely. He did
Setting up the second one as well.
He did score 3 in the initial game. And he didn't even play the full 80.
He didn't play the full 80, you know. As you mentioned, it's very rare to see from a loose head prop to be as quick as he is and involved in the game as much as he is.
Thank you.
He's got a lot of experience.
Thank you.
For the fans that don't know this man, plays for La Rochelle,
Time back up.
Tony, Obiang,
Let's go.
Nguema.
On the other side, Sochan Fakez as well. He was impressive in the first opening match. Just need him to settle down a little bit as well and start carrying the ball a little bit longer than he has.
Bye. Set.
Let's see if the Dutch can manage to hold their own. But again, Belgium definitely popping up there. This Belgium scrum has been insane today.
No, thank you.
They've really done their homework, really targeting one of their weaknesses.
What a kick there again by Farson.
You can see how unpredictable the bounce of this ground is. Some good meters made back.
Over the
by
ball,
the
but just
fullback.
unable to stick to his feet, not able to stay on his feet there and convert the turnover.
Now looking to put another huge bomb up the skies. It worked the last time, they knocked it on in their own 22. Now
Lots
a bit
of
more
space over,
contestable.
allowing the ball to bounce and grabbing
And collected.
it. Good opportunity here. Pass on the inside. And there we go, the man I was talking about. Slohan Fakez over the line. As I mentioned to you, he needed to be involved, running good cover there, good support, getting the ball, and Belgium right back into this encounter.
Amazing effort shown by the Belgians. It's their captain who scores ultimately that try. But the awareness, he's going to get tackled eventually. He didn't have that speed to
Very
pass that ball.
indecisive there.
And you can see how hard you have to work and how worth it can become to chase every single kick. The kick chasing is so crucial. It maximizes your chances for capitalizing on those mistakes that inevitably have to be made.
Yeah, a little bit of indecisiveness there. Not able to collect that kick and punished.
Not really connecting well with the ball.
Yeah,
just
this
slicing
ball
it
is
slightly
just,
right.
yeah, slicing it a bit to the right there. But a great try here by Belgium, and they're right back into this game. Only 1 try difference here between the two teams. It's been a great 20 minutes, very physical. Taken backwards here by Belgium. Now they look to clear their lines.
Retreat, hey,
And done so it is, but not finding touch once again.
Retreat.
And booting one high up, but nobody there to chase it. Backwards there. Great stepping. And again, huge kick.
Putting it just on the edge of the field.
Faster going in there. Stopped in his tracks.
Belgians did really well through the kicking game to lock them in, to really make it narrow and close them down.
Advantage here for the Netherlands team. And here's a good opportunity as well to put more points there. Very much kickable from that distance.
Especially for these guys, they've got a boot and a half on them.
Playing the 9 there, but we'll go back. I say 9, but it's the fly half. They just stepped in for him, yeah. And maybe the Netherlands will definitely opt to kick from here.
You're absolutely right, yeah. Already the tee is on the field, and now...
It's important to keep the scoreboard pressure ticking. It takes it out, it really drains your opponent.
especially from this distance, you haven't actually made that many mistakes to concede any points. However, this field is not that long.
It's been a tight encounter, so yeah, you want to take anything that comes your way and just convert it into points for sure. Distance definitely not a problem, and neither is the accuracy here as the Netherlands extend their lead 15 points to 5 against Belgium.
Just by the sheer power on that kick, he could kick them from his own half. This Belgium defense have to be careful with not giving away any penalties, any soft penalties within their half. They're very kickable for this man. Again, well contested by Belgians.
Just knocking it forward. Firstly, going forward off the Dutch team, I think, and then coming back. So it will be a Belgian putting to the scrum, and their scrum has been very good. So here's a fabulous attacking opportunity for the Belgian team to come right back into this game. As we see there, the night sky, sun going down. Beautiful turquoisey skies here at the Marketa Stadium in Prague. It's been a wonderful day of rugby. Chilly day though, very cold out there, but I'm sure both of these teams will be accustomed to those conditions.
Definitely. They had to grow accustomed to the lighting because they did warm up during daylight, and now they're under full artificial lighting, so that takes some adjustment, especially for those high balls that we've been seeing flying all day long.
Surprised the backs coach haven't hired you yet. And a breakaway here by Belgium, going on his own. He needs support quickly.
It was very brave from the scrum half. Thought he could get around 2 players. Didn't quite make it, but spread the field quite well for the Belgians now to search for another try. And again, he tries to snipe himself, now with a little bit more support.
An advantage here being played for Belgium once again. I think the Dutch a little bit eager and breaking that offside line. Huge hard hits there.
Whoa, you could hear that.
And again, we hear from the referee's microphone. It's just bodies going to bodies there. It's all brutal. Dutch defense standing strong once again. Man are rolling away there. But referee saying first man on the ball, but somehow managed to secure the ball again. Not too sure what happened there. Belgium slowly inching their way.
Now trying
8th phase now.
Barrel through.
This ball very slow to come out here. Inside ball, but right into danger. That line just coming out too quick.
They lost a lot of meters on that one.
Yeah, maybe a little too quick, as I said.
Now the captain being manhandled
again. That's a tackle you need to release there. Good inside ball, making 2 more meters. Tackled once again.
And now another penalty for high tackle. Intercepted, but we're going to go back.
We'll go back there for the penalty. And it's been 2 or 3 penalties given here by the referee. So the next one we might just hear talking to the captain.
Definitely. And Belgians with a kick for the post.
Yeah, smart choice here.
You have to get within contact.
You have to keep that scoreboard ticking, yeah, as we said.
And we've seen how strong this Dutch defense is.
Yeah, struggling to hear the referee's mic there. Not too sure what the issue is. But Liam Duncan there converts it, and Belgium fighting back, 15 points to 8, only 1 score difference once again.
So now score Netherlands 15, Belgium 8.
Some substitution coming in from Hackard.
Oh, very sad to see that early on in this match. But yeah, it's been that kind of game. It's been really physical.
And again, a huge boot that goes all the way to the halfway line.
Yeah, very tight semi-final so far.
Again, it's so visible the height advantage that the Dutch boys have over the Belgian boys. However, not really connection on that throw.
Yeah, as you said, not able to gather that ball, just a little sloppy there. The ball kind of hit him in the chest area almost. Now Belgium looking to get on the front foot again. We can see a high kick being set up here. And a well-executed one, allowing for his teammates to chase. Tap backwards, but unfortunately nobody there from Belgium team
To the
collect that
only
ball.
Dutch player
Yeah.
just slightly behind the ball. Versteeg retrieving the ball.
First man on the ball,
However,
ripping it off.
a lot of turnovers from the
A
Belgians.
lot of turnovers, yeah.
They really attacked the breakdown really well.
Poor pass there, but able to somehow keep control.
Now wrestling to Stainfield. Good flat pass, however, met on the gain line.
And again, just sucking in the Dutch defenders, but they need quick ball if they want to play that way. They're trying to pull in 3 or 4 defenders to come to the challenge, but then the ball needs to be a lot quicker in order to create a gap.
And Belgians again trying to shift the pressure. And putting that huge up and under for a contest. And Belgians again with that ball, just allowed to attack, however, just getting each other way.
In each other's way there, unfortunate.
Just being a little bit too eager to get there. They've done well to shift the pressure on the Dutch boys.
And again, massive kick there. It's been a physical, grueling time out there in the middle. Both of these teams feeling it. You can already see bruises, bruised and battered early on in this encounter. And now the Dutch will just need to hold on to this ball from this line out. Going very deep, securing the ball, setting up that more. Belgium not really committing there and able to defend with ease.
However, the Dutch boys, well, until now they haven't really committed either, but now they are really searching to go and break the
Just
line.
unbinding himself there, unfortunately.
Costly mistake, however, we're going to come back to the penalty.
Yeah, that ball just went a little bit too fast there, and you need to just slow it down. If you are making front foot momentum, slow down the ball a little bit and just keep it composed. Make your opponent have to come back and work and try to stop it. We see scenes there behind us. Beautiful evening here in Prague. Cold evening, but beautiful one nonetheless. Amazing hospitality from the host nation. Obviously, they're playing later on tonight as well in the final game. Czechia meet the reigning European champions, Portugal.
That is going to be a tough encounter.
It's going to be another good game.
Czechia did well to beat Romania in their quarterfinal.
And Bram Rots is there. What a kick once again. But just going a little bit to the left there. Look good from this angle in the commentary box. But just swerving to the left of the post there.
Yeah, just as he said.
It's quite challenging for us to see, especially if it comes down on the angle there, you know.
Now Belgium with opportunity to kick from their 22 all the way to the opposing one. And now a little bit of kick tennis to see who gets the upper foot.
Huge kick. Finding touch again. Netherlands now on the 10-meter mark here, able to set something up probably once again. Super amazing to see all you people at home watching us today live, either on Rugby Europe website or on our YouTube portal. Wonderful to see so much support for all of these boys. And again, not straight.
No, it was a knock-on once they came down with the ball. However, a very, very harsh call.
Yeah, a couple of errors just creeping in now and slowing down the pace of this game. Obviously, can't expect them to play that physical, dominant rugby for a full 40 minutes there. It really sucks up energy. But the Netherlands have done well to get themselves ahead. Belgium still in this, though.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, they've had the upper hand once the game starts flowing a little bit quicker. I think Belgians have been better at that. As soon as the ball hits the ground within the Belgian lines, the Dutch are up so quickly and cause a lot of havoc.
And again, early engagement here, so free kick given to the Belgian team, and he's going to rocket this one high up into the Prague skyline, I think, and try to chase it down.
He's got a big boot on him, and so far the high balls have been working a little bit better for the Belgians.
Huge kick, towering over the floodline, just a little bit deep.
Making it very difficult to...
But a good take there by the Dutch.
That first man really receiving the ball.
Charge down.
Unfortunately, no one really in that position to benefit of that.
And now looking to clear their lines, and this time getting it right, but also not finding touch once again.
And space is opening up for that Belgian attack, however, meeting them well.
Great step
in the
there.
midfield.
First man on the ball, they're not being rewarded there. Maybe the referee just not seeing that. It's very difficult nowadays with the players playing their ball through their legs, trying to avoid that jackal. You need to make sure that you are 100% accurate there.
Another quality chase from the man who already benefited from it.
Now unlucky kick there. But great defense again, coming back and making sure that the Dutch defender makes a mistake. Now they need quick ball, and they get it. So Belgium looking to strike at the end of this first half here.
Very unfortunate, not kicking that ball, not connecting with it that well.
When I come back for that knock-on.
And Netherlands has to do a little bit better with cleaning up on the communication, who's going to chase after those little dinks over the top. It's not only the huge kicks, the bombs that reach high in the sky, but also these smaller kicks that have been an issue for this Dutch backline.
Yeah, rightly so. As you mentioned, there's been a couple of handling errors, and they've had some issues in the back which I'll have to sort out, because I can guarantee you this Belgian team will be coming out firing in the second half, and they'll be looking to impose themselves on this Dutch team.
Now stoppage of time. Unfortunately, we can't hear what the referee has to say.
Yeah, referee's just having a bit of issues with the mic. Hopefully we'll sort that out during the halftime break and be able to bring you that as well in the second half. Very important for viewers watching at home to be able to hear what the referee says, to understand the decisions a little bit better. We'll try and call it as best as we can, always from the commentary box here, but we are very far away from the play, not always able to see everything, so we'll try and get that mic resolved for you come halftime.
At least we have a Rugby Europe qualified referee of your quality?
Oh, I don't know about that. Nowhere near the comparison to these boys out there today. So again, Belgium really good in scrum time, and they get a put in here on the 22. And once again, hinging there with the Dutch boys.
Surprisingly.
And now penalty time and maybe another kick at post here.
It's not a very difficult position. And
yeah, rightly so, yeah. Often it's a kick, smart play here by the Belgium captain.
Last 5 minutes of this half, they did have the forward momentum. However, mainly because the Dutch boys have been making some slight errors, sloppy mistakes that just moved them down the field.
Can he convert this kick? Looks good from here. And he's got it. So Belgium creeping their way back. Only 15 points to 11, only a 4-point lead here. They've done really well to be composed and remain in this game. It's been a tough opening spell, and it was really difficult for them at first, but somehow they've stood strong and they've embraced the physicality the Dutch had to bring.
Running in front of
his kicker.
Ahead of his kicker.
Yeah, just silly mistakes creeping in here from the Netherlands. They'll have to definitely improve on that in the second half. As we said, it's not in a normal style of play here, the Dutch, you know. These mistakes are not something that we see very often from them. But Belgium taking full advantage of each and every one of them.
And you just have to make sure. I know that every single referee is a little bit differently set on this rule. Some allow slight head start. However, you can't make it too obvious. You can't really be already standing within the 10-meter line.
It's very tough. I mean, you not only have the one in the center, but you also have the two linesmen that are definitely looking out, and they work as a team of three. So yeah, this time the Dutch scrum, very dominant. You can see how much it means to them. That's the scrums that they had in the last game, which they've now been able to bring back, and we see that's what they're capable of. It's being told there by the referee to calm it down a little bit, but I mean, surely when you've just been losing out and you've come back and you've dominated that scrum, very, very, very happy.
Really making themselves to be heard.
Yeah.
Making a statement. And he's trusting himself from his own half.
So this will probably be the last play of the half. Obviously, if he takes his time here, I don't think we'll have a restart here.
As I said previously, he has the distance for this. However, does he have the accuracy? Time already running red.
Bram Rotters here with an opportunity to extend the lead come half-time. Distance very good, but just not getting the direction. Once again, going on the inside of the post, and that will be that for the first half here at the Marketa Stadium. The Netherlands going into the lead, but Belgium fighting their way back. It's been a tight encounter. It's been a physical begin to the game, and then a couple of sloppy mistakes, but still anyone's game. 15-11. Adam, what do these two teams have to do half-time and come back to the second half to get to that final spot?
Well, now they know each other's game plans. We know that Belgians like to hang it up high, like to put a lot of pressure on those kicks. Even when they're playing with the ball, they have the momentum. They like to shift the pressure on the Dutch defense and give them the ball in order to have some territory. However, the Dutch boys being so physical, they really have to, the Belgian boys have to sort out how are they going to defend the maul, the scrum, which now they eked out a penalty and nearly scored 3 points off.
Absolutely, absolutely correct. Well, we're going to take a quick break here to Marketa Stadium. We'll be back with you guys in about 10-12 minutes time. Everything still to play for. That final spot on the line here. Belgium taking on their neighbours, the Netherlands. Netherlands just edging through in front. We'll see you guys shortly. And welcome back here to the Marketa Stadium. We've had a very good, interesting first half. The Netherlands taking on the neighbors Belgium here. It's been an interesting half, but neither of the teams giving anything away. Netherlands started off really strong, getting their first try, putting some points onto the scoreboard, putting all the pressure onto the Belgium side, and they answered. Coming back in the second half, they've had a very dominant scrum. They've been performing really well throughout the half. We saw the first part of the first 20 minutes maybe being a very physical game, and then switching and becoming a very tactical game with a lot of kicking happening. It's been an interesting encounter. Still anybody's game. This is a spot for the final at stake here. both of these teams are going to come try out, change their game plan, and get themselves into the final.
Exactly. Both of these teams have quality defense. That's why many of those opportunities were mainly of turnover, of counter-attacking, of those mistakes, dropping high balls, knocking on certain passes, and that's where the opportunities arise. Basically, from what I can see, what I can feel about the game is that until someone doesn't make this bad decision or just a mistake, we're gonna stay in a very even counter, and then whoever starts just bunching up these mistakes is gonna lose this game.
We saw there the very last scrum, the Netherlands just being able to gain that slight advantage, but yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough out there now. Both of these teams know what they're playing for. There's a lot at stake here, and neither of them will try to give any leeway. As we see a huge clearance kick here coming from the Dutch. And Belgium with another massive up and under kicking game, obviously a big part tonight, allowing those big forwards to come back, looking for space. And that pass, a very good one, and again,
no,
going backwards there, luckily.
That's exactly what I meant. At that moment, and a very good kick. No one was covering the center of the field. Now Belgium, which made a lot of ground by aiming for that drop ball.
Touch here. Very lucky to keep that ball in.
Long kicking tennis battle. We've seen about 9 kicks now, and eventually Belgium's put it out.
This time finding touch here.
And the forwards going through some shuttle runs in the middle of the field.
Look, I'll be honest, I am not a huge fan of the kicking game. I prefer the ball in hand, carry, playing some running rugby, but it has become a part of the modern game, and we have to accept it as well. Neither of the team, like I said, wanting to give anything away early on here.
Quality line now. Anthems set up more for the Dutch, not really going anywhere. It has stopped once. They'll have to use it in a second. Now slowly creeping forward. Unfortunately, Belgium
getting the advantage here, yeah.
Belgium committing and being ill-disciplined.
Offside there.
Another very kickable penalty, however. Now they're deciding not to
go for it, backing themselves here and going for the corner. Not getting as much distance, maybe. Not getting as much distance there as he would have liked to. But now, the Netherlands with an attacking line out here inside the Belgian 22. Good throw, good take, uncontested here.
That was very smart play from the Belgians. We know that they've already conceded a penalty from their mold defense. They didn't commit really, waited for that first man to return with the ball and tackled him well.
Belgium just need to be very careful here not to concede another penalty. And as I mentioned, that penalty advantage here for the Dutch, and a very good attacking opportunity here for them to extend their lead. They just need to be composed. Another advantage coming through there.
Now battling hard.
Offside once again.
Just been, well, they have to be very quick off that line and just rushed it a little bit.
Set play now, maybe. Oh, they'll look for the line out again. The captain Farson with a good kick there, now setting themselves up on a 5-meter line here. We saw Belgium not contesting their last line out. This time they'll have to.
Oh, definitely, because the Dutch boys are way too close. You can't risk someone getting rid of that first tackler and stepping through, because it's not a long way around to the try line.
Good throw and good take, and this time setting up their driving maul.
But very well set.
As you said, the Dutch gain momentum and advantage here. Ball coming out, being able to be played, spring their ball out wide, cross kick. Yeah, just cooking that one, going out into touch, but we'll come back And I think this time maybe the referee will have a word with the captain.
Oh, he will definitely have to. I mean, that's second time in the red zone, stopping all the momentum. Someone sacking illegally the entire mall.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to get that referee mic working during the halftime break. Bit of technical difficulties coming through here from the production staff. But we'll definitely try to sort that out before the last match tonight.
Apparently it's very difficult to keep those batteries charged up throughout the whole halftime because it's so cold.
It is really cold, just sucks the life out of those batteries.
All the equipment is taking a beating. Even the cameras had to be replaced on day 2.
Good throw once again. The Dutch setting up their driving ball. This time with a good advantage and going over once again.
Now the Belgians haven't
and
really
who
contested
but
well.
That man?
Again, he's been so dangerous, a menace.
Tony Nguma, this is his 5th try in 2 matches.
Amazing form from that prop. It's going to be interesting to see how he does in the following encounter if Netherlands do get to the final.
Definitely putting his hand up for man of the tournament here.
Definitely.
5 tries from a forward player, just incredible.
That's really the way I was heading. I really wanted to praise him, and he's probably one of the standout players here at the Rugby Championships under 20s.
And now looking to convert and extend that lead by extra 2 points.
Nearly getting the charge down, very close.
But Bramrot is cool under pressure and getting those extra 2 points. So the Netherlands slowly keeping away here, 22 points to 11. We saw the same in the first half, but Belgium answered. Can they answer again here?
I definitely think they have the capabilities. It's just one mistake, one dropped ball, and all is different. Exactly, just as I was saying this, but this man again going on the surge.
He's everywhere tonight.
He dropped the man he was lifting just in order to get his hands on the ball, and now all the momentum shifting towards this
mark they called.
Very well done. He's going to take his time to save his team some trouble and puts it
not finding
very far, and actually huge mistake stepping on the line is the Dutch scrum half Tieve van de Kemp. A subtle but a very momentum changing error there by the scrum half, and Belgians with another visit to the 22. The kick was very good from that.
It was a fabulous kick, and he just needed to stay on the inside and get it. And now he's put his team in a whole lot of trouble here.
Again, going for a short lineup as they have in the first half.
He needs to get out of there.
Good line run there. Just around there, recycled the ball very quickly. Oh, he was met hard.
Met hard there, but holding onto the ball really well and turning around, going to the opposite side. Now held up and stripped away. Great hands as well. And look at that, the Dutch is clearing their lines again, and Belgium will have to start from the halfway line once again.
Very risky offload there. And Dutch relieving the pressure from their own 22.
Looking for that. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Quite clearly from the side there.
And I think both of these players knew fairly well what they were doing.
Yeah, quite clearly from the side there. You need to come through the middle. Yeah, the ball's still in the ruck, you can see there.
Even though the counter ruck was good and it was strong, you can't go around it and pick up the ball. You have to join in, go through the middle.
And a fabulous kick here. So Belgium with another opportunity to strike back. They need the next score. They need to come back into this game. They need to answer this Dutch team.
Exactly. They already are 11 points down, and they really have to score off this.
We heard the referee's mic working there. Or maybe it was just a field mic. I'm not too sure.
How many?
It is the referee mic.
6. Then mark on.
Somehow we managed to get that working. Miraculous job here by the production team. Really good job by the team. Once again, you'll be able to hear the referee's decisions.
Now the Belgians trying what the Dutch did to them just a second ago. They don't have a penalty from it. That was all legal, and unfortunately the pass was just too forward. It was, well, just too flat, really.
No control of the ball.
The Dutch team celebrating that one. And rightly so, being able to defend in that danger zone and now make and clear their lines with ease.
And a mountain of a man coming onto the
It
field.
seems like they take off one giant and replace him with another. Not too sure, but if you are looking for a giant factory, I believe the Netherlands is where it's at.
I don't know what is in their water, or is it all the cheese? Something is about that, because they have the genes
somewhere along the line
to grow to these sizes. Unbelievable. Allows you to have this, well, a wide range of spectrum in your game.
And let's see what Belgium can do in the scrum now. And again, Belgium securing it, making the Dutch scrum pop up and holding on to the ball. Good opportunity here for Belgium. The Dutch will have to quickly rework themselves. But Belgium here with an advantage and a good opportunity. Can they convert now? Inside ball.
Just barely caught with the fingertips. Long ball. Now the player was slightly in the way.
Met there pretty well by the Dutch defense. But again, Belgium hold on to this ball. Setting up fourth phase here.
Well
First phase,
driven.
making momentum. Then a quick ball, inside ball.
And that's exactly what the Dutch defense has been having issues with. That quick ball generated.
Fabulous defense there, as you saw from the Dutch team.
Yeah, as soon as you give them a good platform to get off from their lines.
And this time nearly there, and he gets it through. Belgium with a score, and they're right back into this encounter.
I really want to see the replay on how he grounded that, because that was a heroic task to reach for the line.
Flipping there, just good awareness of being next to the line. He's stretching his hand out, and try time, Belgium.
He sort of presented the ball to the wrong side to just dot it down. Very well done, and good awareness by the man with a lot of experience from Exeter.
Ekendal, yeah.
Lindbeck, Ekendal. And now crucial 2 points to get yourself back in touch with the scoreline.
This is what I wanted to see. I mean, it's going to open this game up, and still anybody's, you know, it's a tight fourth semi-final, and this is what we want to see. Good rugby being played by both of these teams.
And a successful conversion, which brings the score to 22 to 18.
Now Belgium just needs to compose themselves again and not give away possession from this kickoff. Clear their lines and work something out again.
A lot of pressure. However, again,
a costly mistake there.
Netherlands making that mistake.
No, Dutch.
Very unfortunate there for Brown Rotters, just not able to hold on to that ball, and now gifting Belgium the possession. This is exactly what Belgium would have liked, to put all their pressure back onto the Dutch again.
2 times around already, making the crucial mistake. Both of the halves actually.
Good throw and a great take there for Belgium.
Just barely losing his footing there, because he was in for a gap. And again, met hard by the man.
Really hard hit there.
Dragged back. did really well to get that ball, grip it tight.
Looking for a kick charge now. An opportunity here for Netherlands. Can he get the inside ball? He can. Will he go all the way? Yes, he will. Right time, Netherlands.
And Netherlands stride halfway down the field to score another one.
Try.
Amazing effort again, just putting a lot of pressure on that kick. And then being able to connect with his man, just not getting there.
The centers just working with each other there and getting over the line.
Take another.
Good charge down, quick pace, ball on the inside, and just too much speed there and over the line. This
could definitely change the game around, because so far Belgium, especially in the second half, were the ones with the momentum. However, this is very diminishing, depressing, frustrating for them.
As we said, Belgium on the front foot there, getting that try, and Dutch just quickly regaining that momentum, and once again 27-18 lead with a kick to come, and making up for that mistake. Not getting the extra two though, unfortunately. Going wide once again, very deceiving from here.
Capitaine, attention, il faut pas faire de bruit, on a le droit de monter mais sans faire de bruit. Donc juste transmettez l'info.
So the referee just having a couple
mais
with my
après,
French is
le parler c'est bon, pas crier.
pretty bad, pretty awful. Not too sure how your French is.
Very poor.
I go as far as omelette de fromage, and that's where it ends.
Oh, again, good pressure off the kickoff, making their tackles, and now Dutch with their attempt to clear their lines, putting it back to the fly half.
Good kick, but not finding touch. Now Belgium need to set up their attack. Flighted ball.
A lot of
huge gap there.
Space opens up wide, and he's got all the speed. Unfortunately, the ball just being carried by the wind slightly forward. Deemed by the referee.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Tough to deal with, because the space was there, the speed as well. That would have been a very dangerous situation.
Let's have a look there. Yeah, quite clearly forward, we can see.
Very unfortunate for this Belgian backline.
Just not able to rotate his hips there and get that ball going back. And now scrum time.
Again, it's going to be very interesting. We've seen both sides to dominate scrums throughout this game.
Yeah, it's been kind of unpredictable. Belgium surprisingly coming in there, and as we see now, a little bit too early, not binding properly, and punished for it. And now free kick for the Netherlands. What will they do from it?
They are probably going to keep that ball. Don't really want to give it away.
Yeah, set play there. Passing it to the big man.
They're 9 points ahead. They want to get in control. Good tackle there coming in by Belgium.
No, it's okay.
Good chip there. And
Good
taken
pickup.
this time around and stopped in his track. An interesting fact is going to be the bench. We know that the Netherlands has got a very strong bench. Belgium struggling a little bit with injuries, as the coach mentioned. They had injuries before this game, and obviously in their preparation coming into this tournament.
Unfortunately for the Dutch players, that pass was not collected back by the winger Silva van Essen, the scorer of that opening try.
9. Numbers? 5.
So now Belgium again with a putting to the line out.
And we've seen that after the two mistakes, the scrum half has been substituted. Now, however, again, Belgium knock it on. Another scrum for Netherlands.
Non, mais vous devez maîtriser votre balance. Là, c'est clairement vous qui avancez, c'est vous qui devez maîtriser l'espace. Et c'est facile pour moi.
We can see the Dutch bench just warming up a couple of players there. I'm sure they'll make some substitutions soon.
Yeah, definitely. They have to bring something, some energy and class to the field.
A lot of players still to come. We spoke about that man, James Knapp. He's on the bench. Chet Aikema as well, the tall lock. He's also on the bench. They have a very, very, very powerful bench, this Dutch team.
This time around, Holland with the early engagement.
Let's go. Hurry.
Belgium are going to trust the air contest.
Huge kick, but just a little bit too far. And you call a mark from here, definitely.
10 meters.
And we know what a boot he has. As we see there, play on, says the referee.
Just slipping through that first tackle. And again, they're gonna have to compete for that.
Touch there, but well caught and passing the ball out wide. Lots of space there.
With a spiral bomb.
Kick.
However, that goes straight to touch.
Much.
Therefore, we're gonna play from the place where the ball was kicked. And substitution pouring in.
14, changement.
Belgium first to make those subs.
Miguel Farda going in. Substituting the winger. Didn't get many opportunities to show off his pace, show off the steps he's got.
Unfortunately not, yeah. But Belgium securing their line out. Look at that. Getting their ball loose again. But the Dutch
shooting through a gap.
Shooting through their gap, yeah. Good quick hands, met well in the tackle. Needs to hold on to their ball.
Finish.
Does Belgium team
distributing well now. Numbers out
really
wide.
Well.
Again, that one last pass that just doesn't go straight to hand. Kills all that momentum that you've built up. The overlap is suddenly closed. The blindside offers good opportunity, but
yeah, you can't do that.
Side entry.
Side entry coming into that ruck there, and now gifting Belgium an opportunity to get very close to the Dutch 22 and launch another attack.
And he is gonna go for the post.
Not a bad choice either. Kick at the post will bring him to a one-score game. But obviously he still needs to get the kick across.
He has the wind in the back.
Yeah, distance will definitely not be an issue here. It's more about, can he get it through the middle of the sticks?
Just like his opposite number. It's very difficult. Even though you've got the wind, even that plays a role, and just slightly navigates the ball off course.
Hoyte here, taking his time, composed. Huge kick. Distance not a problem, but direction, unfortunately so here. And Belgium, once again, not converting the opportunities and not gaining any points from that opportunity there. So the Dutch carry on with the same lead, 27-18. Still about 18 minutes left to play, 17 minutes left to play here at the Marketa Stadium.
A substitute.
It is a tight semi-final here. We can see the fly half being substituted there.
Yeah, Netherlands have opted out for the last 20 minutes to change the dynamics of the halves, subbed out both of them, which is an interesting choice, however.
Yeah, maybe it's not his best game today, but he's been great with the boot nonetheless.
Oh yeah, definitely in the opening 15 minutes, he's been class, putting a lot of pressure on the Belgians, just using his big boot. Oh, now striking a run.
Hard there. Just bouncing off of that player.
Just hesitating for a second, then going again.
Now they'll maybe look for that up and under. Here we go, a box kick coming in.
And chase.
Good chase.
Good timing.
Good timing there. Very important to get that timing right. You don't want to play the man in the air.
Yeah, we saw him that he didn't commit full on because he wasn't too sure. He kind of hugged that player.
Wait.
And again, we see that kicking game taking place. Trying to sidestep his man, but not falling for it is the Dutch winger.
Stop.
Now more direct run, man over the ball, first man on the ball, just not able to hold it.
Yes, no ball. Take a loser ball.
Yeah, we can see there, look at that, just bouncing off of each other there. Huge hard hits happening here.
Slowly coming into the last 15 minutes of the game.
We're creeping in there.
However,
not finding touch once again. A crucial mistake here by Belgium, and Netherlands clearing the line, but also not finding touch themselves. The ball just bouncing awkwardly.
Dummy, and he went. Not dropping the ball.
Release!
See them setting up for the box kick once again. Huge one. Now we have to be very careful. Good take there. Good spin around. Coming back on the inside. Well worked there by the Dutch.
Straight to ground goes Nguema. He knows that they need good breakdown to exit from. However, slicing the ball.
Kick, yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of space, a lot of players on the right side. Again, opting to kick it rather than play it at hand, which has not been too good for them earlier this game. Now they have to release the player.
Chip across, lots of space there. But this time fielded and a cross kick right back. Now Belgium have got numbers. They need to run this chip over. But the Dutch very quick to organize the defense, but unfortunately just not retreating and offside there. So another great opportunity here for Belgium to conjure something up from here. They need to be a little quicker here. Not much time left to be played. Only 10 minutes on the board.
Where was the kickoff?
Devant les 22 là, 5 mètres des 22 là-bas.
So they're going to go for the line this time. They had another penalty option down in the middle.
No, there was a scrum option.
Scrum option.
Where the kicker was standing on the cross of the 22 and the 15.
This will be very interesting to see now. Belgium with the line out just outside the Dutch 22. They need to convert some points now if they want to put themselves into contention and reach their final spot.
Contested heavily even the second time.
Coming back on the inside, just need support quickly, and they need fast ball here. Going back on the inside now. The Dutch having to commit quite a few numbers to that breakdown. The Netherlands just need to be patient here. Spread the ball across.
Doing well to exploit those half gaps.
A gap will eventually open. They just need to be patient now.
Not rushing any decisions. And this man has been great.
Unable to get that offload, but still holding on to the ball. This is what we said. Just keep possession. A cross kick. Great run by lucky bounce there. Unfortunately, not getting the bounce.
We saw the winger kind of slow down, not really going for, waiting for the bounce, which we've seen today to be very unpredictable, very difficult to judge where the ball is going to bounce. And that just gives the ball back to the Dutch side. Now they're cleaning the lines, however, charged down. now in a lot of trouble just in front of that try line.
Stop, stop. Thank you. Use it. It's okay.
Not as fortunate position as they would have liked. However, clearing the ball. But the Belgians are staying in the 22. And remaining possession, applying a lot of pressure to that Dutch exit has paid off marvelously to them. Now everyone can take a little bit of a breather because there is some medical treatment being done to the Belgian front rower, who has been wonderful today. A lot of good carries, a lot of good scrummage, and he's threat in both of these areas, and a very important player for this Belgian squad. However, not being able to continue, and now his substitute number coming in, number 16, Jonas Schvedlaza.
Time back on.
Again, going with that short line-out option, making sure that the ball traveled 5 meters. They've realized that they've got the height disadvantage, therefore being smart with it. Now going through the hands, met hard, stopped with that initial surge.
Advantage.
And playing with the advantage now are the Belgians.
No advantage.
He was going back, therefore we're going to go back to the penalty, and that has been already a couple of penalties going off. I'm going to talk with a touchy.
Alors, est-ce que c'est un geste de nervosité ou si du jeu déloyal délibéré?
Je pense que c'est un geste de nervosité.
Ok, et c'est quel numéro?
Le numéro 19 orange.
Okay,
The referees are talking about
okay.
a deliberate action against
19?
the rules from number 19. And we'll see what comes of this.
We have a full player on the rock. So it's a yellow card.
And the cheese has been shown to the man wearing number 19. Therefore, for the last 10 minutes, Belgium is going to defend. Belgium is going to play with the one-man advantage over the Dutch pack. A lot of support goes to the Belgian boys here from the stand. We can hear it in the commentary box. However, Belgians are now doing a good job with their maul, going through, barreling towards the touchline. A penalty try for the Belgians. Too many infringements in the red zone, and they're back in this game with 10 minutes to go. And a yellow card, second yellow card within a minute, is going to be shown to one of the Dutch boys. And that is shifting all the momentum to the Belgian side. You can see how well they did with that maul. It's going to be difficult to see where well, now they sacked it just in front of the line. With a 4-point lead now, the Dutch boys are restarting the game, choosing to kick long, however, overcooking that kick and giving another opportunity to the Belgians to strike hard. Since you're two-man down in the pack, you'll have to be careful if you want to take these scrums against a very good side, as are the Belgians. Well, this game has been very interesting, especially in the last 20 minutes. Sorry, just 2 points, the difference. Absolutely marvelous stuff for Belgium, and heartbreak so far for Netherlands, which are going to play till the end of the game without their key players. Both of their locks missing. And a penalty going for the scrum. Now they allow it, Belgians to play. Another advantage being played, using the inside ball, just not really connecting on that other pass. The Dutch players have to man up now and really, they have to double job or triple job. They have to tackle, clean and steal in one person.
This is why we love the game. It can change in a heartbeat. Netherlands dominant majority of the game, and then just ill discipline again. The 2 yellow cards coming in quickly, and Belgium with a good opportunity here, and now a shot at goal to take the lead.
It's straight in front of the post. However, with a lot of distance to cover.
Yeah, this is going to be a very important kick here. He needs to convert this one, taking Belgium into the lead with only 6 minutes left to play against 13 men. Surely they can go all the way here.
It's going to be very difficult for them. And now some of the players on their knees.
Silence at the stadium.
You could hear a pin drop. Striking the ball not so well.
Unfortunately not getting the distance here.
And now Belgium again, if they manage to regather the ball with good attacking opportunity. Now the winger is making good meters off that run against a big defender like Nguema.
Belgium with the inside ball now, all the advantage going to them.
This player was a little bit isolated. Now they have to really make sure they hold on to the ball. Crucial defensive set for the Dutch boys. Now they really have to attack every single breakdown and ruin any chance.
They have to be very careful here, the Dutch. They can't put numbers out there. They're 2 men short.
They can't afford another penalty to go in.
Yeah, just knocking that ball on, and the Dutch somehow escaping here. Obviously still a scrum to come now. Dutch having to make those changes.
And now that massive second rower, Tjeerd
Aikema, as we said,
coming in. And Belgians also choosing to substitute their halfback. He's had a good game.
He's had a fabulous game.
Some amazing passes from him. Being wired. And one of their danger man, Celestin Gerard, also taking a rest for the last 6 minutes, allowing a pair of fresh legs to get on the field.
The Dutch need to be really careful here. They need to win this scrum. This is a very crucial scrum. They need to somehow regain possession, kick their ball away, and try and defend for their lives for the last 5 minutes of this match.
It's going to be so difficult, considering they're 2-man down. They committed one of their backs into the
good steady scrum here by the Dutch. Good platform, able to kick the ball, but once again not getting good clearance on it. Relieving the pressure only momentarily here. So Belgium would have put in again once into the Dutch 22, and an ability here, a chance to go through and finish off this game in the dying moments.
I mean, they are just trying to run that time down.
The Dutch really have to defend here.
Come.
They have to be careful for that inside ball once again. This time going long. Netherlands doing really well here.
They have been stopped once with the maul.
Breaking away. And again, quick hands. And Belgium are through! Try time Belgium! What have we witnessed here at Marketa Stadium? What a comeback by Belgium! Getting across the line and taking the lead with moments left to be played in this game.
Unbelievable. Jules Juanome just handing the ball back, not allowing it to go down. He didn't want the ball to slow down to Loic Poiter, and then the man of the hour came, John Lindeberg Eikendal, who ultimately scored the try.
Look at that.
He came at pace, went through the gap.
Just wow, just wow. Belgium, as I mentioned to you, it's anybody's game. What a fight back from this team. What spirit.
They kept in close contact, and now they're pushing the gap to 5 points.
Netherlands will have 2 minutes to answer and come up with a 5-pointer themselves. Well, their hopes of reaching the final this year
are down the drain.
Are done.
No, fine. Back.
A knock-on from the Belgians, giving the ball to the Netherlands boys.
Now the Dutch with an advantage. It's not over yet.
Now they really have to hold on to it. They really do have to hold on to it. Obviously, there are 2 men down, so that they will gonna have hard time creating any overloads or mismatches on the edges. They'll have to be very patient and very cautious with the decision they are making.
Belgium just slowing that ball down a little bit.
However, they do need a score. A penalty is not enough. Now already.
Hard there, we can see. Good hands there. And the Dutch still holding possession, very slow to get away there. Can they come back into this game, into the 22 here of the Belgian team?
They are creeping in very slowly, now through a half gap.
And stolen, but not rightly so. So the Dutch here with a penalty.
It was ripped. Now it's going to be very interesting. We're into the last half a minute of this game, and Dutch boys have to kick for touch.
For the line out. This is a last opportunity for the Netherlands. Can they claw their way back and reach the final? Last play, it's been end-to-end stuff here, nail-biting stuff. I'm sure if you're watching at home,
you're definitely sitting,
wow, what a game,
on the edge. And now, do the Dutch boys trust their maul, even with 2 men down, and
really
just
not straight there.
No, it's a really
and the time's up there as well. Is that the end of the game?
Option.
Scrum here chosen. That will be the last put to the game.
If there's no contest, you can't throw straight.
Yes, but it's not a fair, no straight. It's complete, no
Rightly so by the Dutch captain, saying if there's no contest.
However, in the rule set, it's specifically said that it has to be at least fair. It's a very hard rule to kind of judge. It's bendy rule that you can't really judge straight.
Well, very unfortunate day for Netherlands.
Unless they win the ball back now in the scrum.
Last opportunity here for the Dutch. This will have to be the scrum of their lives here if they are to progress to the final. Belgium just need to put the ball out. Balls come out.
But a penalty.
Penalty here for the Netherlands. And over the line. Try time Netherlands. Unbelievable.
Amazing stuff going on.
What have I just witnessed here? The Netherlands have come back and taken the lead to death.
And a crucial kick now to come. However, they have more tries scored, therefore even
if they miss this kick, they are through to the final. The Netherlands coming in at the end, 2 men down.
Heartbreak, absolute heartbreak for the Belgians. However, fair play to the Belgian boys,
What
sorry,
has
to the
happened?
Dutch boys, who fired up for that scrum and demolished the entire Belgian
Heartbreak
pack.
for Belgium here.
This kick doesn't really matter because Netherlands are already
Netherlands
through.
are through to the final. Missing that kick, but nonetheless, the Dutch are through.
At least that was my impression, that once you score more tries, if it comes to a tie, you have won. However, the referee...
We might just see extra time here as well, not too sure.
Yeah, now
we're going to have to talk to the match commissioner here. You can hear the referee just having a word there, just getting the rules.
Et mort subite, on est d'accord. On est d'accord que là on est à égalité sur le nombre d'essais, etc. Ouais, c'est bon, ok.
it doesn't matter that they've
Il faut qu'on ait un...
got equal points. It is all about... Oh.
Yeah, yes.
Extra time being called here.
I am very sorry to all the viewers. It is going to come to extra time due to the fact that the tries don't matter. However, they do in under 18s. Maybe that's the difference.
Yeah, maybe that's the difference here, but opportunity here for Belgium to turn it around once again. Could there be another twist in the tail here?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's all or nothing already. Netherlands are going to have their 2 yellow cards nearly back. Definitely during the overtime, they are going to come back.
What a game of rugby we're having here tonight, ladies and gents. So extra time.
So the kick did actually matter a lot. I do apologize to all the viewers.
Extra time, but we have the golden score, okay? It's okay? 2 points is enough? 2 points? Ouais.
So I believe the referee just said first try or first point of the game.
Golden point.
Golden point, basically. So the first team to score a point here will win the game. If it remains equal throughout the period of extra time, we will go to a penalty shootout in rugby.
It is one of the biggest moments for these boys on the field in their rugby careers. It's a very tight game, tight moments to upcome.
On a le temps, il faut qu'on attende 2 minutes.
Before the overtime starts.
Yeah, apparently both teams scored the same amount of tries, and that is why we are going through to extra time.
So just our graphics were just wrong.
Yeah, our graphics obviously just... Let's have a look. Belgium kick off this first period of extra time. This golden point the Netherlands have to play out, obviously.
And now you're in real knockout rugby. Any mistake counts. Everything on the line.
The Netherlands back to their full 15 as well. So it's 15 versus 15. Looking to clear their lines, finding good distance on their kick, and taking play just outside of the 10-meter mark here. The Netherlands, very good exit from them. This is all to play for here. Thrilling stuff.
Who's going to create the upset? Because both of these teams deserve a place in the final.
Both of them definitely deserve a place in the final, but unfortunately only one can go through.
There's resiliency, and now Dutch boys back to full strength.
Who do you back? Who do you back? Who do you take here?
Honestly, it's difficult to say. I wouldn't put my money on either of them. It's difficult to say.
No, faut le play. Play on.
Play on, just falling over his man there. Now Belgium with an opportunity.
Being very careful not to rush any sort of decision.
The Dutch will have to be careful. A penalty from here will end the game. Surely. Rolling away. Defense is needed here. Composure is needed here by both the teams.
No, no, play on, it's not a full play.
Not foul play there.
No, no, it's not a play, it's not a full play. Nobody.
Dummied and went himself.
Nice, nice.
And now penalty for Belgium. And this was what I was talking about. Here's the opportunity now. If he starts this one over, it's all done here.
And they are going to take the attempt.
Head contact, but it's not a full play. Number one with the ball.
Come on, Reggie!
So Belgium with an opportunity to get themselves into the final. Taking that shot at goal. One kick stands in their way.
And it's not an easy one.
Not an easy one here. We can see it's about almost 50 meters on the angle there. The whole stadium once again has gone deadly quiet here.
Even the warming up players for the next game.
Absolute silence at the Marketa.
All the Portuguese are now watching the kicker.
It's Matteo Hoyte against the Netherlands. Huge kick. But going wide, they're not getting that kick. Game still on here. Opportunity gone a begging here for Belgium.
And we're going
Netherlands
to
will have a
continue
kick out here.
with the play.
And
Going
booted
very long.
hugely, very long.
Going for a huge up and under just in front of the 22.
Oh,
And
that's
a
a carry
crucial
there, knock on there.
mistake by the Dutch boys. Now a lot of momentum shifted to the Belgian side, distributing the ball out wide.
They got numbers out wide if they can get it splitted. Good pass.
Over the
Coming
top.
back on the inside. Dutch will have to defend here once again.
And a good line run by the captain. Sorry, vice captain.
Netherlands hard in defense there.
Use it.
Now Belgium will look to stay composed there. Try to dig out another penalty. Maybe Dutch cannot afford to make any mistakes here. They have to be clinical. Looking for that drop goal.
Charge down.
And taken back here by the Dutch. Looking to clear the lines and managing to do so once again, but just outside the 22.
And
Now
another
drop
one.
goal attempt. And again wide. This is incredible stuff here. Belgium trying everything they can just to seal this game off.
Unbelievable stuff has been going on in this semi-final.
We've seen 3 drop goal attempts there.
Let's go.
And again, huge kick, not very high, very flat kick. Belgium again attacking. Netherlands over that ball, but just not able to secure it. And now this time able to somehow keep possession. It's all end-to-end stuff here, ladies and gentlemen.
And a ball.
And now ripped away by the Netherlands. Netherlands regaining possession.
That was a very risky thing to do, to try and offload just after the pass, after the tackler.
Huge run there by Farson.
And now the momentum.
Just hitting his own play, but unfortunately forward there.
He touched the ball and you're forward, so
That should be.
from.
So apparently that was bounced forward to the player. They're lucky not to concede a penalty off that because he was in front of the player.
All I can say is I'm so glad this is the last match I'm commentating. I haven't got a voice left. This has been end-to-end stuff. Thrilling finish here. One of the best finishes to under-20 championship I've ever witnessed.
And the intensity this game has been going on is unbelievable. Considering none of these players are professional, none of these boys are proper men. They are still developing physically and mentally, and the level of focus and physical awareness is just unmatched.
Huge engines there.
A big scrum
huge scrum coming
because
now.
we know what happened last time. If the Dutch boys fire up so hard as they have before, this could be
a very fortunate place to take a
Getting
penalty.
from here, the Dutch could easily convert it. You would have to back their kicker from here.
However, if Belgians go for their running style of rugby, this is the opportunity to have. They're inside their own half. They can attempt a 50-22. They can go through the hands. They can hang it up. They've got so many options. Which is the right one?
Here's this the decider here.
Bye! Squeeze!
Referee
And a bit more drama here.
did not like the bind. Now he's gonna.
Wait.
Referee very patient here, just calming things down.
Who's gonna cave into the pressure first? Who is gonna give in? Can see
Big scrum needed by both of these sides.
you can see a lot of conversation going on between those two forwards. Guema against one of these counter, I think is Ines Schvedlaza.
Obviously scrum here.
Squeeze! Set!
The Netherlands again, really strong scrum and winning the penalty. With an opportunity here now, the Netherlands to end this game. Surely they'll go for the post from here.
16 under pressure.
Unbelievable. He
Massive
didn't.
scrum from the Dutch.
Unfortunately for the Belgians, the
Pass.
right prop did not withstand the pressure. He had to go up. I mean, who would against Nguema? He's a top-notch
He has been a beast.
scrummager.
2 tries again,
And
dominating his scrum time, and now fastened with the opportunity to break Belgium heart here.
10 meters, it's okay. Not a problem.
Ilan Farsen against silence here to Marketa. Farsen against Belgium. Huge kick. And getting it right through the middle. The Netherlands have done it. The Netherlands are through to the final of the Under-20 Rugby Championship. What have we just witnessed here tonight? Adam, I am absolutely speechless.
I am as well. Absolute heartbreak for the Belgian fans, and a wonderful story made and written here at Marketa for the Dutch boys, and the fans are loving it.
You gotta feel for this Belgian team. Heartbreak in extra time here, just giving away that scrum penalty, and the Netherlands being on the back foot this whole last 20 minutes, somehow managing to get the win. Incredible rugby. You can see the boys are completely emptied. What a game of rugby we have witnessed tonight.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm still speechless. They have done so much to turn it around, and at the dying moment they lose it via a scrum penalty, just proving so crucial how important it is to have these set pieces sorted out to perfection, because they can turn around a game.
The Netherlands managing somehow to get over the line. I need to make my way down to the touchline. I will be having an interview with both of the captains now, and it's going to be absolutely insane. This has been a crazy game.
The emotions flowing through the field right now are unmatched. Just moments of heroicness from both teams at certain point of the game.
We have our first finalists, the Netherlands once again making a final. One more game to come. The Czech national team in action
against the fierce opponent of Portugal.
Incredible.
And now we would like to invite you to stay tuned in for the interviews with both of the captains and the coaches. Let's see what they have to say about this game. How are they going to summarize it? But there is only one thing we know. Both of them are going to be in an emotional state. Today's result: Poland
proving to be the weaker side against Romania, winning 48-15. Switzerland then losing in to Germany 43-8. And now, as we've witnessed, marvelous performances from both sides, but Netherlands just coming a little bit stronger, contesting really well and making their clutch moments count with that last minute kick going over the post. And to be honest, I have to say, one of the key members and one of the key players in this game, again, was Tony Nguema, who proved to be a scrummaging master today. 2 crucial scrums, one not solely by him, but he had a massive part to play in those. And again, 2 tries scored by this man.
I'm here with the Dutch coach. Coach, I am speechless. What an ending to this semi-final, not even final. This could be worthy of a final. What a match.
Oh, listen, I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that. The highs and lows of that was, test match rugby.
Nail biting. Even the comments from people watching at home, up and down. Your team just ill-disciplined. They could have cost you.
Yeah, no, look, I mean, that's something we really worked on and spoke about, and we thought we had thrown it away with 2 yellows, rightfully so. And to stay in the fight, I'm just so proud of my boys, and the team, to stay in the fight and to turn it around with 14 men and then score, have a chance to win it, go to extra time, then a penalty against, then get a scrum, another opportunity, and then to cash in. I think, poof.
Absolutely incredible match. Any words for the Belgian team, coach?
Oh, look, I think massive respect for the Belgium team. I think, to lose like this is never nice. There always has to be a winner, unfortunately. But this was an epic game of rugby, and I think both sides deserve credit for playing their hearts out. And, look, really sorry, but all the best to Belgium going forward. And, we go to the final, so we'll take that.
Rightly so, coach. Best of luck to you and your team, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Hi. I'm here with the winning captain. Your emotions right now. Tell me how you're feeling. I see tears in your eyes. What does this mean to you?
It means so much. I can't tell how much it means. I'm so proud of the boys putting this effort in for 80 minutes plus. It's insane. We know it's going to be a tough match, but this stuff we didn't expect it.
Walk me through that last kick.
I gave my kicking duties away during the game, so I didn't feel comfortable kicking, and I get the last one, and it's a pleasure.
Absolutely incredible. As a captain, you've got to take charge, take the lead, and wow, what a game. I don't have a voice left.
No, me neither. I think you can hear it, but no, so proud of the boys for putting this out and going on to the final.
Congratulations to you and your team, and best of luck in the final as well.
Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.
I'm here with the Belgium captain. Heartbreak at the end there. What a game you gave us. That was absolutely incredible stuff. Coming back in the second half, just not giving up on it and pushing it all the way to the end.
Yeah, heartbreaking game. Till the end, we thought that we will win the game and going to the final, but Netherlands team take our mistakes and score points. So congrats to them, and we will go. We'll get stronger on Sunday for the little final.
Very unfortunate day. You had 2 or 3 drop goal opportunities at the end to close off the game, just missing them. It could have been anyone's game. I feel very bad that this game needed a winner.
Yeah, like the god of rugby, flip a coin, and it was for their side. So it's like that. It's the game. That's why we love the game, and that's all.
Thrilling stuff. Thank you so much and best of luck to you and your team.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Coach, absolute heartbreak there. I feel for your team. I think the whole world feels for your team right now. That was a brilliant game of rugby.
Yeah, it was, first of all, I want to congratulate the Dutch team with their win. Although it was hard, but we have to respect it. I think important today is that we put Belgium on the rugby map. It was a great weekend for us, although we had two very hard losses with yesterday and today. But at the end, we have to look at the bigger picture. We lost today, but I think we will come back stronger. If you see the progression in the team, as a coach, you can only be proud of the boys.
As you mentioned, Coach, both the men's team yesterday getting a draw, you getting a draw today. Today went to that extra time, first point, and you had the opportunity to seal it off, just unable to do so, and it was anybody's game in the Netherlands, just taking it to death.
Yeah, it is. We've been working on it very long. Unfortunately, yeah, there has to be a winner. But the goal was to play nice rugby, to show the people at home and who made the effort to come here and watch the game, to give them a game as well. That's rugby. We will look at it tomorrow. For today, we need to let it rest, and we'll see from tomorrow on. There's still a big game ahead of us for the third place, and we will get there.
Rugby can be cruel sometimes. Commiserations to you and your team, Coach, and best of luck for that third and fourth place playoff.
Thank you very much.
So next game, the second.